Okay, so today's video is TMI Tuesday, or if you're in Australia, it is TMI Wednesday. I was at work all day yesterday and completely exhausted by the time I got home, so I thought that instead of filming a unhappy, sleepy Karissa, I would wait until today to film. So I hope you guys don't mind, but I thought that would be a better video for you guys. For those of you who are new to my channel and you don't know what TMI Tuesday is, TMI stands for Too Much Information, and essentially it is where you guys send me your questions and I answer them. So if you have a question for me for the next TMI Tuesday, which will be up on hopefully Tuesday 2 weeks from now, leave it down below in the comments for me and I will get back to you. Remember that I have been doing this for over a year, so if it's a pretty common question, probably already answered it. I do have a full playlist of other TMI Tuesdays that you can check out up here. Give them a watch. Let's jump into the questions today. Andrea Melendez asks, how do you get paid from doing YouTube videos? That's actually a really good question because not a lot of people know how that works, or they don't really want to talk about it. So, I mean, I'm just talking from my experience and what I know. I'm sure there are different ways or more ways to make money from YouTube, but this is what I, have experienced. First off, you make money through your channel through just AdSense, so the advertisements that pop up in your videos. So once you've applied to the partner program on YouTube, and I'm not going to talk about that, if you want to learn about the partner program, go on to the YouTube help section and you can read about it. But once you've applied for that and you've been accepted or whatever, ads will pop up in your videos and you'll earn a chunk of money from when that ad pops up, and it's a really minuscule amount. It's like 0.0 something of a cent. But anyway, every time that ad pops up in a video, you make, I guess, a percentage of that. If somebody clicks on it, I think that you make a little bit more just because it was an effective ad. You can also make money from sites like MyLikes. If you have a MyLikes account, and anyone can get a MyLikes account, and you do a MyLikes video, you can essentially do almost like a sponsored video. So like, say for me, if I find a product on MyLikes that I go, okay, I really like that product, I would use that. I think that that's something cool and I want to share that with you guys. I make a video on it, and for the first week you get paid a certain amount of money per how many views. So say like, I don't know, like $9 per 1,000 views. So then for that week of time, that amount of views you get paid for. And then I guess with MyLikes, say if 30 other people do that campaign as well, and the budget was only so much money for that campaign, and you get your video in late and there's no more money to pay out from that budget, then you wouldn't get paid for that video. If that makes sense. If any of you are still following me, I hope you are. I hope I'm explaining this kind of okay. And you can also make money from doing like sponsorship stuff. So say if a company contacts me and says, hey, we'd love for you to check out our product. If you'd like to do a video, that's awesome. If not, that's great too. We're just going to send you the product, see if you like it. We'll pay you this much if you do end up liking it and you do want to make a video on it. So you can make money from sponsored videos. YouTube does require you to say that if it's a sponsored video in the description bar. I think that's fantastic because some people aren't really that transparent or honest about what they're reviewing. I personally think that I'm not going to review shitty items for you guys because it's not fair. I mean, I know I'm someone that has watched a video and bought something because of what somebody said, and I've been disappointed in it, and that sucks. That's a horrible feeling, and I don't want you guys to ever feel that way on my videos. So I really am careful what I do review and what sponsorships I do accept, but I'll always tell you guys down in the information bar. Running out of breath. Other than that, I think that that's like the main ways that you would make money off of YouTube. I'm sure there's other ways and stuff like that. I don't really know what else. So yeah, I hope that answers your question adequately enough. If you have any more questions, by all means ask them down below, but I think that I kind of covered it as good as I can. If somebody's going to ask me about how you pay taxes on that, I have absolutely no idea. If any of you other YouTubers are watching this and you know how you pay taxes on the money that you have earned, please let me know, because I genuinely have no idea what how that works at all. But yeah, I think that being transparent with you guys is a really important thing, especially for the kind of person I am. That is just morally how I operate. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. Amber Javed asks, do I like the Kardashians? Not particularly. I don't really think they're my cup of tea. I mean, congratulations, you've made a shit ton of money and you're really famous, but you don't really do anything with it. Like, if you're gonna be that famous, you're gonna be that rich or you're gonna have the responsibility of being that kind of person, why wouldn't you really give back to your community a whole lot more? I don't know, I feel like she has a lot of power that she could use for a lot of good, and she uses it just to build herself up more. So I don't know, not something that I necessarily respect, but to each their own. Libby940 asks, how do you know if a guy is using you just for sex? I think that it is going to be different with every situation, of course, but I think that really big red flags should be if, say, he's not introducing you to friends and family, or if he does, you're always introduced as, you know, my friend or stuff like that, or he doesn't ever plan ahead to see you, it's just last minute, hey, do you want to watch a movie, or you get the late night texts and stuff like that. Or say if you already are having sex, he immediately leaves afterwards and doesn't want to just be with you. And if conversations revolve around sex all the time, you know, he should be fine just being with you. He doesn't have to be in you. He can just be with you, and there's nothing wrong with that. And if he can't do that, then leave. Like, you shouldn't have to put up with that ever. You're also asking, how do you know if you are ready for sex? I don't know if you mean if you're a virgin and you don't know if you're ready for your first time, or if you don't know if you're ready for your first time with that guy or whatever, but I think that mainly you feel ready when you know, and like that's the thing, is that you shouldn't ever feel pressured, you shouldn't ever feel like you have to, you shouldn't ever feel like it's the right thing to do or that you should do it. You should just know, yeah, I'm ready, I want this, and this is what's gonna happen, and he should obviously feel the same way before you proceed. And I don't know, I think sex is a wonderful thing, but you can only lose your virginity once, so don't do something that you're going to regret, because you will live with that for the rest of your life. And I mean, that can be a disappointment for some girls. So I'm not saying you have to wait until marriage or wait until you find someone that you love with all your heart, and like that is the ideal, I guess, but that's not always going to happen. But do make sure that it is with someone that you really, really care for and you respect, and you're on the same level, and I think that that is a really important thing. So I don't know, it's different with every person, but that is the advice that I would give to you. Amor Bella asks, are there any OCD rituals that I have? Funny you say that, because I started thinking about it and there really aren't that many. I generally always braid my hair before bed, but that's just because I've had extensions for like the past year and a half, so I'm really, really used to doing that all the time. I don't know, I don't really have anything that I'm OCD about. Like, I think I'm just a pretty chill person, just kind of go with the flow for the most part. I'm going to butcher your username, but sequel UK? I don't know. You asked, what's the application process at a makeup counter? And Mojo and Nimu asked, how did I get my job at Estee Lauder without any formal makeup training? So I guess I'll answer both of those kind of combined, because they kind of ask a similar question. So basically, this is what happened for me. I don't know if it's different with other makeup brands or other places, but I was looking online for a position and I found one at the department store that I'm working at, and I think that with most makeup brands this is how it would work. The department store in general calls you in for an interview, and if they like you and they want to hire you, then you get a second interview with the makeup house. So for me, I interviewed with somebody from Estee Lauder, and that obviously went well, and so I got the job. And so you have to be interviewed by the department store as well as by the makeup brand. I'm sure if you're just applying for like a standalone store or something like that, you'd just be interviewed by the makeup brand, but for my position I had to be interviewed by both the department and the makeup brand. So yeah, that's how it worked for me. The second part of that question is just saying, how did I get a job in makeup without any previous, I guess, schooling or training? The main thing is just confidence, and I mean, I wouldn't say that I haven't had experience. I mean, there's 81,000 of you watching my makeup and fashion videos, so I mean, I guess I must have some skill in that area, and I do have my YouTube channel on my resume. If it's something that you're proud of, even if you put it in your hobbies, you know, like I had it in my hobbies even when I had like 2,000 subscribers. I just thought that that was something cool to share. And of course it's a personal thing, you don't have to do it, but I did it. For, I guess, experience-wise, it was good experience, and so I wanted to include it. I think that more than anything, confidence is really what will help you get the job if you don't have any experience. I have had previous retail experience, and obviously working at a makeup counter, yeah, there is a lot of makeup, but it mainly is about, can you sell the product? And I have every confidence that I can. It's a good product, I know how to use it, and I know how to sell it, and I essentially sold myself like that. You just have to be able to sell yourself in an interview and really be sure of what you're saying and just be really confident about it, and there's no reason why you shouldn't get the job. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. Lily Jamay, I think that's how you pronounce your username. You're asking, how do I manage like my relationship between work and YouTube? You work for Estee Lauder in Canada, sweet, Estee Lauder twins, and you want to make videos but you're hesitant because you don't know what the rules are, if there are any. There aren't really particularly any rules, just be smart. I mean, don't say anything stupid. Like, be forward that, you know, you do work for the company, and like, even when I use products, like I've been using the Double Wear eyeliner. That's because I really, really like it. Even if I didn't work for Estee Lauder, I would still be using this product because it's a good product. And I'm not going to bash products, obviously, because that would be really, really stupid, but like, I don't know, just be honest and straightforward, and I just try to not really talk about my life at work. I think that you don't have to, you just don't have to include that, there's no point, because it's just not relevant, really. I can show you things that I've learned at work, or tips and techniques that I've picked up while at work, but I don't know, I don't need to go into specifics about work. So I think that would apply to any job, and if you are on YouTube and you're speaking about your job, I mean, just be respectful and don't say anything stupid. Got to Have It 5 asks, does my family send me any care packages from home, and what would they send me if they did? Yes, I do. They send me some great stuff, mainly food. I really, really miss getting graham wafer crackers, if you guys know what those are. I like the crackers that you put like s'mores in between, graham wafers. I don't know, you might know what they are. I love them. I think that they are the best snack in the world, but Australia doesn't have them, and that totally sucks. So I miss those a lot, and they always send me iced tea mix, like powdered iced tea mix. I think the brand is like Good Host or something like that. Oh my gosh, it is my favorite iced tea in the entire world, and I just ran out, and it makes me want to cry because they just don't have any iced tea that's comparable. I really don't like Lipton or Nestle or stuff like that. I just think it's way too sweet, but this Good Host stuff, I guess it's called, is awesome, and I'm sad that I ran out. What else do they send me? They sometimes send me Tim Hortons hot chocolate or stuff like that if I run out. My mom always sends like organic tea and stuff like that. Sometimes she sends me like a random health food product, which is awesome. But yeah, it's nice to get stuff from home. I really appreciate it, and I don't know, I really, really like it. Rita170 asks, what would I do if I have a yeast infection? You are too shy to go to the doctor. Seriously, suck it up and go to the doctor. You will feel so much better. I know it's uncomfortable, but that is what the doctor is there for. I'm sure that they have handled things way more embarrassing and way more weird than a yeast infection. That's something that's just so common, so don't feel shy about it. I know it's not always comfortable, but you won't regret just going in and getting it fixed. I think that you can call into your clinic and ask for a female doctor if that makes it any better, but go get it taken care of. You won't regret it, and you know, the initial couple seconds of saying I have a yeast infection only suck for about 5 minutes. After that, you have whatever you need to fix it up, and you feel so much better. So go into a doctor, really do it. Triple Threat Me asks, did I play any sports in my teen years? Yes, I actually did. I played really representative ice hockey for a long time. I loved it. I don't know why I stopped playing. I love hockey to bits. I would really like to get back into it. There's actually an ice arena kind of near in my area. I would love to play, but I don't have any of my gear over here, and it's so expensive to buy it, so I don't know if that'll happen, but yeah, that'd be great. I also played soccer all throughout high school and stuff like that. I really, really liked playing softball when I was younger, and I enjoyed playing football with my friends. I never played like competitive football, but like I really enjoyed playing with my friends at like lunchtime or after school or stuff like that. And what else did I play? I used to play ringette when I was really, really little, but that was before I started playing hockey. And I think that's pretty much it. Recently I haven't really played any team sports, unfortunately. I have been playing like five-a-side soccer when they need somebody to fill in, and that's been awesome. I've had so much fun. But most of the stuff that I've been doing now is kind of just self, like swimming, or I guess I tried a kickboxing class for the first time 2 days ago, and oh my god, I am so sore. Holy hell, like my pecs are just in so much pain, and my triceps, to push myself up and out of bed this morning was impossible. Oh, I did play badminton in high school, and I loved it. I thought badminton was such an awesome game. Did any of you play badminton? I thought it was great. But yeah, those are kind of some of the sports that I played, and now it's more like I was saying, I'm just dabbling in other stuff. Like, I would like to keep doing kickboxing. I really want to try pole fitness, like pole dancing, pole fitness, and I love yoga, and I like going to the gym and things like that. So I try to keep active, but I'm not so much involved in team sports anymore. Hearts with Hope asked, did I have my mind set on doing makeup when I was younger? No. I was like a huge tomboy. I hated makeup, I hated dresses, I hated pink, I hated being a girl. I had like a buzz cut and I made everybody call me Karis for like years. I'm not even slightly joking. I had no interest in makeup, and I didn't really until I started YouTubing. I mean, when I was in high school, I didn't even know what foundation was. Like, I see some of the girls on YouTube here that are like 14, 15 years old, and they're unbelievable at makeup. That wasn't me. In high school, I was like the girl that was like, what does she have on her face? That was me. So, no, I wasn't passionate about makeup. Even now, like, I really do enjoy doing makeup, but it isn't like my be-all, end-all passion. Like, I do it because it's fun. I don't do it because I'm super passionate about it, or because that's something I want to do for the rest of my life. Like, I think it's really cool, and I think it's really fun, but it's not like my be-all, end-all. So, no, I didn't always want to be involved with makeup. I had no interest in it until I was about 19 years old. So that's all my questions that I can answer this week, guys. Sorry my video is probably really long. My videos have been really long lately, so I apologize if you have made it to the end of the last couple videos. High five! You are awesome! So yeah, thank you for watching, and don't forget to leave me a new question for next week down below. And yeah, I think that's everything. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!